game, so go and enjoy a Lookouts game tonight taking on Jackson. I think they lost last night, so a little vengeance to be had tonight. We'll have more coming up, including higher chance for showers and storms tomorrow, and then big-time heat and humidity on the way by the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week, guys.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to go, whoa, when they see that. David, thank you so much.
Parents will be dropping off their kids at schools across Marion and Whitfield counties this morning. Marion County schools are operating on a half day today. Start times do vary depending on the school, so be sure to check ahead if you can. And remember, we have all your back-to-school resources inside the WRCB app.
Well, this could be one of the final semesters at Jasper Middle, South Pittsburgh, and Whitwell High Schools. The Marion County School Board is thinking about doing away with all three schools. They're considering a massive merger that would move all of the county's high school students to one campus. Now, the idea is still in its early stages. But Superintendent Dr. Mark Griffiths says the district sent out surveys this week to see what the public thinks about that merger.
Some students will see more resource officers in schools when they roam the halls this year.
Yeah, both students and parents have their eyes on this one. The Hamilton County School District is stepping up security on campus. Channel 3's Caroline Corrigan joins us live in Hamilton County. Now, Caroline, you actually spoke to school officials about this extra security.
Good morning, guys. That's right. School security is something they say they want to increase because while students here at Tyner Academy have a designated school resource officer, that's not the case for every school in Hamilton County. Actually, only 31 of 79 campuses here in Hamilton County have a designated SRO. I sat down with Hamilton County School Superintendent Dr. Brian Johnson about security on campus this year. He says they expect to have 2 more SROs on campus this year, and he says they are working to make sure software and technology are updated. Johnson adds that if you look at previous incidents, people who have committed these crimes were students or former students with mental health issues, which is why he says mental health needs to be addressed.
So then the question becomes, how are we supporting our students from a mental health standpoint and identifying those students early on? And so obviously we had some desires within our budget that we weren't quite able to fulfill from that standpoint, but we'll continue to plug forward.
Now, if you remember, the budget passed last night. It's been back and forth for about a month. Dr. Johnson said he wanted additional school resource officers. They got 2 extra school resource officers this year, but he also wanted social workers and more counselors. He says this year's budget didn't include that, but it's something he's going to continue to work towards. I'll have much more coming up at 6:30. For now, live in Hamilton County, Caroline Corrigan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, absolutely, Caroline. I mean, this is an absolute national issue. So what everyone's talking about is having young people with someone to speak with. Hamilton County is so far behind the curve that this is something that Dr. Johnson, I'm sure, will continue to push. Great thing to bring up, Caroline. We appreciate that live report. Well, dozens of teachers in Whitfield County will have an extra spring in their steps as school starts back.
Yeah, they've been given giant grants that invest thousands of dollars into their classrooms. Here's Channel 3's David Carroll with much more.
Hey, it's a pretty exciting day here at Southeast Whitfield High School. In that multi-purpose room behind me, more than 50 Whitfield County teachers are receiving